Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. So let's get right into this video. I will be using the Lazy Girl method to do a spring encapsulated dried flowers nail set. So I'm just doing my usual nail prep. I start by pushing back the cuticles, and this is necessary to remove the dead skin. Next, I'm using my cuticle bit to further lift the dead skin from the nail plate. Now I'm just removing the dead skin with my cuticle nippers. Then I'm cutting my nails with a nail clipper because these nails are getting a little too long, and since I'm doing the Femi Beauty method, I decided to cut them down a bit. Now I'm using my buffer to buff the shine from the nails. These full coverage tips I'm using today are from Saviland, and I am using some dried flowers for this nail set that I got from Amazon. And the two polygels I'm using are So Cute and Sweet Life from Long Hair Pretty Nails Amethyst collection. I did a review on this polygel kit in another video, so I will link to that video in the cards. So I applied my peel off base coat off camera. This is a recreation of a design I did about a year ago using the powders. I'm using blue and pink dried flowers. I wasn't sure which shade of blue I was going to use, but I decided on the one on the left. I like that one a little better. And I chose two of the dark pink dried flowers. Now for the smaller flowers, I'm just separating them. So I almost forgot to apply my base coat to my natural nails, so I'm just going to do that and then cure in the lamp. On the pinky nail, I'm just measuring because I'm doing an ombre nail, so I like to measure to know exactly where I'm placing the ombre. I don't want it to be too high or too low on the nail. So wherever I want the ombre to be, I just applied the pink polygel. And then I fan out the polygel to create the ombre. However, I also make sure to fan out the polygel at the cuticle area so that it doesn't show a line of demarcation when I cure the nail and then apply a second layer. This has happened to me before. Also, I am making sure that this layer that I'm doing is thin because this is just for me to see where the ombre is going to be and how it would look. And before curing, I make sure to look at it from the other side to see how it looks, and then I cure it for about 30 seconds, or sometimes I would flash cure it as well. It all depends. And then I go in with a second layer and do the same thing, because this needs to be a little more opaque and this part is kind of optional. You don't really need to apply a second layer, but I'm accustomed doing it like this, and to change how I do it I might mess up, so I'm just going to stick to how I'm doing it right now. So I apply a second layer and do the same thing. Then I cure again. Now I apply base coat to the tip of the nail, and then I'm placing the smaller flowers in the nail. As you can see, I made sure to apply some of the dried flowers exactly where I did the fade of the ombre, because I wanted the ombre effect that it gave, so it looks like, you know, some of the dried flowers is behind the faded area of the ombre. I don't know if I'm explaining that correctly, but it looks so good. And when I did that, I flash cured for about 10 to 15 seconds. Next, I applied a little more base coat and then applied some more of the dried flowers and flash cured. Now at this point, I would apply another layer of base coat over the dried flowers to seal in the dried flowers, but I didn't this time. So I went ahead with the glitter polygel on top of the dried flowers and made sure not to move the dried flowers. So I'm just patting the polygel gently in the nail. I didn't do too much movement so that the dried flowers would stay put. Then I cured. Next, I applied the pink polygel to the nail bed of the nail tip and distributed it. Then I placed it on the pinky nail, cleaned up the excess, and then cured in the lamp for 30 seconds. Moving on to the ring nail, I applied base coat. And then I placed the 3 dried flowers in the nail. I looked at it from the other side to see if it looked decent, and then I flash cured. I used my tweezers to apply a little more pressure so that the dried flowers would lay flat in the nail. Now I'm supposed to apply base coat again and cure so that it would seal in the dried flowers in the nail so that it doesn't move when I apply my polygel, but I didn't do that. I went ahead and applied the glitter polygel, and I was trying so hard for the polygel not to move the dried flowers, so I am just patting the polygel to distribute it very gently in the nail. Then I looked at the nail from the other side and the flowers moved. So I used one of my tweezers to put it back in place. I was a bit nervous placing the nail tip on my nail because there was still a chance that the dried flowers could still move when I put it on my nail. So I said a quick prayer because, you know, prayer saves everything.
Please don't let these flowers move, please.
Then I placed it on my nail and the flowers didn't move, thank God. Then I cleaned up the excess and cured in the lamp for 30 seconds. On the middle nail, I'm doing the whole nail with the pink polygel. Now on the index nail, I'm doing the same thing I did on the pinky nail, and I'm measuring so that both nails can look similar and not have one ombre higher than the other. So I'm just doing that. And if you've reached this far in the video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and please watch the whole video, it really helps my channel. And also don't forget to comment as well. Now, this is one thing I do not like about the Lazy Girl method. The nail is always falling off the nail stand when too much pressure is applied. On the thumbnail, I'm doing the whole nail with the pink polygel. Now I'm just gonna wipe the nails with rubbing alcohol to remove the tacky layer. Then I began filing the nails. This is after filing of the nails. Now I apply top coat to the nails and then I cure in the lamp for 30 seconds. I also apply top coat to the underside of the nails and cure. So this is the finished look. I really like these encapsulated dried flowers. It's a really nice spring nail set and I love the colors and how they looked together. So let me know what you think about this nail set in the comments below. Thanks for watching and don't forget to like and subscribe.